And they like, yeah, we gonna show Eric B and Cutmaster DC how we get down. I was like, word? Now I'm already tipsy on the Wiley. So I'm with a female, and I was supposed to smash her. She was bad, and she was older, Puerto Rican joint. So we walk in the Pathmark, which is the club is in the same parking lot as Pathmark in Jersey, Patterson. So I look over and I see Cutmaster DC because he had the Afro Jerry curls. So I was like, whoa. So I told Shorty, yo, know what? I'm gonna have to get with you. She was like, well, what you mean? I said, yo, I'm going over here. So I deaded the Shorty. I go over to Cutmaster DC. Yo, peace, man. So, yo, you Cutmaster DC. I seen you in Union Square and all that. Bad. Yeah, what up, man? He said, you said peace. Is you God? I was like, yeah, I'm the God, Universal Sunborn. Peace. So, boom. So he was like, yo, meet the God, Rakim. So I'm like, kind of shook. It's the God, Rakim. It's 86. Like, yo, peace, God. So what lessons you know? I said, yo, God, just dealing with my alphabets right now, supreme alphabets. I'm already 120 plus.
You're already on the plus side.
So I'm like, yo, God, word? So I couldn't disrespect the God, and it wasn't, a disrespect thing. So then I'm Cutmaster DC was like, yo, so you rhyme? So I was like, yeah, man, let me hear something. So I know what to rhyme about, so I started talking to Rakim in the lessons, like if I was building with him, but rhyming. And then I went around the circle, what everybody was wearing. So the owner of the label, Robert Smith, Robert Hill, owns the Kid Records. Y'all pull out the car, come see me on 125th. DC was like, yo, you going off the top of that you make? I said, yeah, man, but it's the Wild Irish Road. So I was like, yo, DC said, yo, when I go on stage, I'm gonna bring you on. I want you to freestyle about everything I'm doing. So I was like, bet. So I go and we do that, and I pop off and I'm off the top with it. So now, like I said, I go and now I'm King Son the rapper. So I had to make up the name. I ain't have a demo, I ain't have no name, no nothing. He gave me the contract and $10,000. I ain't have nothing. I'm 18. I'm keeping this money. But he said, if you don't sign the contract, bring me back the money minus your legal fees. So Robert Hill gave me the opportunity. Yeah, get the contract checked out. If they tell you it's good, that's your advance. Come back. And I had lawyers in the family, and my cousin read it and was like, nah. He said, actually, it's good. He said, make sure it's a real contract because they gave me 10% of retail. Wholesale is like $5 a record. So 10% of wholesale is 50 cents. Feel me? Retail, the single sell for $7 a record. So I got 10% of $7, which was 70 cents. So I rocked that. Bow, it was good. So now I got the little record. I made the little Hey Love joint with Art of Noise. Boom bang. So I'm popping. Then Cutmaster DC tells me, yo, you in the new music seminar. I'm like, what's that? Yo, it's a battle with everybody. So we at the Marriott, 46th Street. So 1987, July 87. Y'all know it. So we in the Marriott. I'm like, damn, God, what am I do? So I had to tell a brother I was with, yo, God, go around the corner, got to find that Wild Irish Rose. I'm gonna get smoked. The guard went, found the Wild Irish. I chugged it down in the exit. I went through the whole seminar, smoking dude, bop, bop, bop. They talking about me. The last cats who I had to battle was who? Melle and Grandmaster Caz.
Wow.
And I ain't gonna be on my own divine IC kingdom. Mel, Kaz, y'all both know I won.
Wow. That is history right
It was
there.
politics. So King's son went off the top. I battled Melle and Grandmaster Kaz. Ask Mikey D. Lord Finesse. Even Ice-T. I ain't know Ice-T at the time. He was dead. He filmed it. And that's how Ice-T became my brother to this day. Because he gave me my props. So from there, all I had was the single. So now I'm doing the album, and Zakiya signed us. We were supposed to be signed to MCA. Because Eric B. and Rakim was Zakiya fourth and Broadway. We established that, right? We know that, right? Audience, Zakiya fourth and Broadway. When Robert Hill went to get me on MCA, Eric B. went behind his back and signed Rakim to MCA. Dead my deal. So Zakiya signed me to Profile. And they was like, oh, well, Run DMC, Dana Dane, anywhere, they platinum artists. So anywhere they be, you gonna be. But Profile was a corny label. I ain't got to disrespect.
I remember Profile.
Corey Robbins. He defecated on a lot of us. You feel me? When they say, oh, you anti-Semitic, and this is one thing I want to say also. If you say something about how a Jewish person treated you or disrespected you, and he's not held accountable for what I'm saying right now. I just want to educate everybody on this. Where if you say something disrespectful or derogatory about a Jewish person, they yell anti-Semitic, right? But all the movies we watch where you killing Arabs and you killing Iranians and Yemenis, anti-Semitic means you're disrespectful to Arabic people as well. When you look up the definition of anti-Semitic, it says being disrespectful to Arabics, Aramaics, and Hebrews. So know that. But I ain't got to disrespect Corey Robbins, but we know how the game goes. So in any case, I signed with Profile. So now while I'm with Profile, no song is good for them. Oh, well, I did 10 songs. Well, I like 3 of those, do another 7. I do 7. Well, I like 2 of those, do another 5. Meanwhile, all these songs are going on the reels. He said he don't like them, but they on the rails. So that means you getting these songs. Everything on that reel you own. Acknowledge me.
Absolutely.
So that was the game.
Yeah, to get you to pull out more stuff.
I got
that
so
they
much
have,
material, right? And it's like I gave you 30 songs and you can't choose 10. But getting back to that, that was on Profile. So D Moet, which was my DJ, because my group's original name is King's Son D Moet. You feel me? So D Moet went to renegotiate his deal when they told him, we don't even need you. We just want the rapper anyway. So D Moet fell back and started just producing. So now I'm King's Son. Now D Moet was not only my DJ, he and E.F. Cuttin were my producers. And they was nice with that. So I don't know what to do. So I just started grabbing break beats, going in the studio, and freestyling. And that's how I freestyled that whole XL album.
And that's what I heard. That was the legend of what was created. You just can confirm. So now we know. Before Biggie, before Jay-Z.
And I'm going to keep it real with you. And there's no disrespect to Jay-Z, no disrespect to Biggie. I don't think they did albums off the top.
No, they did.
You know, it wasn't like, no, yo, boom, boom. See, because I can tell you my method. You hit me with the track. Once we get the track, I'm going to make up the chorus. So once I get the chorus made, so now I got the chorus. Once I got the chorus, now I go and I put the
Yeah.
filler in. So I know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Like even what's the white dude named Harry? It's a white dude named Harry something. He
Yeah.
freestyle nice. Like he pops up and go off the top.
I know you talking about him.
Right. He kind of got a gray beard and he's real nice. I always was hoping that I run into him and he didn't know who I was.
Yeah, no doubt.
So he thinks that I'm like a spectator, like,
Yeah.
oh, you freestyle. And then I just get him
Yeah, just
like
get him.
bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, no doubt.
You feel me? Like, hey, remember that time was you with me when we was in Virginia Beach? You don't gotta show it. But remember we was in Virginia Beach on the strip and dude was like he was freestyling and I jumped in and started banging him out. He started calling me a hater. Like, bro, I don't want your money. I'm just saying, you freestyling. Let's go.
During that time,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody look this up, look up the song. It was most of you. This is all education for you. During that time, one of the most controversial songs was the song that you let out called "Be Black." Why was that song so controversial?
Well, because I was actually touching base on, like, see, I was, for the past 10 years, I've been in a relationship with a German female.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I was still getting flack because my baby mothers, is either Dominican or Puerto Rican. So it's like, you don't like black women. It's like, no, it's not a sign that I don't like black women, but I date the women in the circumference that I'm in. When I met Heather, I'm in Kentucky. There's not a lot of black variety out there, and it's not like I wasn't looking for somebody. Bow. I met her. We met. We was cool. We dated. Now I lived in the Bronx, where it's Dominican and Puerto Rican more than black. So it's like, oh well, you deal with them Puerto Ricans, so I'm never gonna satisfy the black community with my choice of wisdoms, or shall I say moons. But I don't care to. I don't have to. You know what I mean? I once dated an Asian, a Taiwanese female named Lulu. We was cool. Oh, you deal with everything except black. But why is it your business though?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it your business? My man, he with a black girl and they argue and she taking him to court for child support and bad, and whatever.